Good day, amazing people and aspiring entrepreneurs. We are your successful businesswomen in the making from St. Bridget College. I am Meraldine R. Alalod, 19, a BSBA second year FM student.
And I'm Siren Gail O. Hernandez, 20 years old, a second year BSBA HRM student. Today, we will share the successful and richest entrepreneurs in the Philippines and in the world.
The first step is to establish that something is possible, then probability will occur. A marvelous quotation from Elon Musk.
Passions, patience, and persistence are the ingredients to be an entrepreneur. And now, let us be inspired by the experiences and hard works of these successful business people.
Henry C. or Henry Tan Chi Shing C. Sr., born on December 25, 1924, died at the age of 94 years old, is a businessman and investor. He is known as the father of Philippine retail and the #1 Philippines richest man. Before his passing, he was declared as the country's richest person with an estimated net worth of $20 billion. Henry C. is the SM's group founder. Shoemart, or SM for short, is one of the country's retail behemoths and far more than just a mall. It is now a well-loved institution of which many Filipino families hold fond memories. It provides a wide range of services, including shopping, theaters, locations for date nights, parties and other special occasions, ice skating, and food courts. SM started modestly and from humble beginnings despite its now upmarket reputations. Here are the list of Henry C's awards. Tony Tan Caktiong, born on January 5, 1953, a 63-year-old Filipino billionaire businessman. He is the founder and chairman of Jollibee Foods Corporation and the co-chairman of Double Dragon Properties. Tony Tan Caktiong, another Chinese immigrant, is the brains behind this popular food chain. Jollibee is the largest fast food brand in the Philippines, operating a network of more than 1,400 stores. A dominant market in the Philippines, Jollibee enjoys the lion's shares of the local market that is more than all the other multinational fast food brands and PH combined. Here are the list of Caktiong's awards. Socorro Cancio Ramos, known as Nanay Coring, born on September 23, 1923, a 90-year-old founder of National Bookstore, the largest bookstore chain in the Philippines. She has many grandchildren and great-grandchildren. She loves to read and learn. National Bookstore Incorporation is a retail company based in Mandaluyong, Metro Manila, Philippines. It operates a bookstore and office supply store chain of the same name. Socorro Ramos began her career in publishing and retail as a sales girl in a bookshop. The National Bookstore now has around 3,000 employees. At the age of 98, Socorro Ramos is worth an estimated 3.1 billion USD, making her one of the country's richest people. Here are the awards of Socorro Ramos. John Lim Gokong Wei Jr., born on August 11, 1926, died at the age of 93 years old, is a pillar of the Philippines business. He was the heir to one of Cebu's wealthiest families. John Gokong Wei, the man behind Cebu Pacific, Robinson's Mall, Universal Robina Food Corporation, and Robinson's Bank. Seeing that low trade margins would always limit his income, he switched focus to manufacturing. He borrowed 500,000 from the China Bank to launch a mice-milling company that is now known as Universal Corn Products. Although this business venture was a success, he did not stop there. He began adding more goods such as Blend 45 and soon changed the name of his company to Universal Robina Corporation. Here are the list of Gokong Wei's awards. Edgar Injap Cheruda Shah II, year of birth 1977, 45 years old. Shah, who is native to Iloilo City, dropped out of college at the age of 19 to start his own laundry and photo developing business. Shah then, 26 years old, decided to launch the fast food restaurant Mang Inasal, meaning Mr. Barbecue in his native Hiligaynon. In 2003, in his hometown, the first branch was erected in a mall parking lot. Edgar Shah, the brains behind Mang Inasal, is widely regarded as the Philippines' pioneer in limitless rice meals. The restaurant was a huge success. Jollibee's Tony Kang Chong bought Mang Inasal for 5 billion pesos after hearing about Shah's growing business. Shah invested the proceeds from the sale of Mang Inasal into banking and healthcare. He is the country's youngest billionaire at the age of 42. Here are the list of Shah awards. Born on August 15, 1921, died at the age of 96, discovered a commercial opportunity. Ke, who had worked at a local drugstore before the war, opened his own drugstore when he noticed the demand for sulfa, a type of antibiotic used to treat bacterial illnesses. He began selling good quality sulfa for a low price. In 1945, he founded the Mercury Drug chain of pharmacies. Mercury Drug is more than just a pharmacy, it is the country's trusted and caring health and wellness partner, providing the widest range of branded and generic medicines, as well as complete line of healthcare and personal care products, including medical devices and basic everyday needs. Here are the list of Mariano Quez Awards. Reseda Tuerres, the women behind PH Famous Pizza. Greenwich began as a modest over-the-counter pizza shop in Green Hills in 1971, founded by Cresida Tuerres. She had a natural talent for cooking. Her friends and family were so taken with her food that they supported her in developing her humble shop into a national franchise. Jollibee Foods Corporation, impressed by Tuerres' commercial acumen and Greenwich expansion, struck an agreement in 1994 to buy 80% of Greenwich stock. The new company was renamed Greenwich Pizza Corporation after the successful commercial agreement, and it launched its first store in the Evergonetso Commonwealth shopping mall in 1994. Cecilio Kwok Pedro, a Filipino businessman of Chinese descent, an entrepreneur who made it to the top after his failure back in 1985. His principle is much grounded, and to quote this man of humility, he once said, "We are competing against the giants. Without faith and without the intervention of the divine, it is really difficult to survive in this industry." The founder of Happy Toothpaste in the Philippines, making his company Lamoyan Corporation the country's first homegrown toothpaste name. Pedro founded Lamoyan Corporation and began producing toothpaste at a 50% discount to his competitors. Happy and Kutitap, two still popular brands, were among them. Although overseas brands retaliated by decreasing their prices, Pedro responded by launching a children's toothpaste featuring Sesame Street characters. Pedro's brands have spread throughout Asia, including China, Vietnam, and Indonesia. Here are the list of awards of Cecilio Kwok Pedro. Alfredo M. Yao, born on November 26, 1943, 78 years old. Yao did a variety of odd jobs, including working at a printing machine. He learned how to print cellophane, wrapping for candies and biscuits during his time there, and was inspired to create his own printing company as a result of his experiences. His printing company was thriving, but it was his discovery of the doi packaging technique from Europe that really launched his career. He sought to market the system to juice companies, but they showed little interest. Yao decided to start his own juice company, initially concocting recipes in his kitchen. He is the Filipino businessman who founded Sesto, Mackay Holdings Incorporation, and Philippine Business Bank. Sesto now owns 80% of the Filipino juice market and has spread to other markets in Australia, China, New Zealand, Korea, Singapore, the United States, and other European countries. Yao's commercial success has resurrected the Philippines juice industry and boosted the Landan orange farmers' businesses. Gregorio G. Sanchez Jr. is a civil engineer by profession, formerly engaged in civil construction works. He served as a provincial board member in Cebu City, where one of his concerns was the malnutrition among the pigs being raised. On his own, He went into research and performed experiments using only pots and pans and a small tank as his equipment. His persistence finally led to the development of a food supplement that would smother the bad bacteria in livestock, which he called Lactopaphy probiotic bacteria. Engineer Sanchez eventually developed his discovery into Lactopaphy probiotic bacteria, which would go on to become a global probiotics leader with buyers in Japan, New Zealand, Hong Kong, Norway, Australia, France, and the United States. This gave the engineer greater confidence for developing a health drink, Lactovital, and personal care products like soaps, shampoos, and toothpaste with Lactopaphy as an important ingredient.
Jeff Bezos. His full name is Jeffrey Preston Bezos, born on January 12, 1964, 58 years old. Jeffrey Preston Bezos is an American entrepreneur, media proprietor, investor, computer engineer, and commercial astronaut. Jeffrey Preston Bezos is the founder of Amazon, which is the largest e-commerce marketplace used by millions of customers worldwide. Now, Amazon is the leading e-retailer in the United States with close to $280 billion in net sales recently. Here are the list of its awards. Bill Gates. His full name is William Henry Gates III, born on October 28, 1955, 66 years old. He is known for his philanthropist activities such as Melinda Foundation, and his current net worth is over $120 billion. Bill Gates founded the software company Microsoft Corporation with his friend Paul Allen. He also co-founded the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation to fund global health and development programs. Here are the list of its awards. Mark Zuckerberg. His full name is Mark Elliott Zuckerberg, born on May 14, 1984, 37 years old. Mark Elliott Zuckerberg is an American media magnate, internet entrepreneur, and philanthropist. He is known for co-founding the social media website Facebook and its parent company Meta Platforms, of which he is the chairman, chief executive officer, and controlling shareholder. Here are the list of its awards. Steve Jobs. His full name is Stephen Paul Jobs, born on February 24, 1955, died on October 5, 2011. Stephen Paul Jobs was an American business magnate, industrial designer, media proprietor, and investor. Steve Jobs was the chairman, CEO, and co-founder of Apple Incorporation, which is now worth over $2 trillion, and it's also considered as one of the big four of technology, along with Amazon, Google, and Facebook. Here are the list of its awards. Elon Musk. His full name is Elon Reeve Musk, born on June 28, 1971, 50 years old. Elon Reeve Musk is an entrepreneur and business magnate. He is currently the founder, CEO, and lead designer of SpaceX, co-founder, CEO, and product architect of Tesla, founder of The Boring Company. Here are the list of its awards. Larry Page. His full name is Lawrence Edward Page, born on March 26, 1973, 48 years old. Lawrence Edward Page is an American computer scientist and internet entrepreneur. Lawrence Edward Page is best known as one of the co-founders of Google, along with Sergey Brin. Here are the list of its awards. Jack Dorsey. His full name is Jack Patrick Dorsey, born on November 19, 1976, 45 years old. Jack Patrick Dorsey is an American technological entrepreneur and philanthropist. Jack Patrick Dorsey is the co-founder and former CEO of Twitter, as well as the founder and CEO of Block Incorporation, a financial payments company. Here are the list of its awards. Jack Ma, his full name is Jack Ma Yun, born on September 10, 1964, 57 years old. Jack Ma Yun is a Chinese business magnate, investor, and philanthropist. Jack Ma Yun is the co-founder and former executive chairman of Alibaba Group, a multinational technology conglomerate. Here are the list of its awards. Adam D'Angelo, born on August 21, 1984, 37 years old. Adam D'Angelo is an American internet entrepreneur. Adam D'Angelo is best known as the co-founder and CEO of Quora, based in Mountain View. Richard Branson. His full name is Sir Richard Charles Nicholas Branson, born on July 18, 1950, 71 years old. Sir Richard Charles Nicholas Branson is a British billionaire entrepreneur and business magnate. Sir Richard Charles Nicholas Branson founded the Virgin Group, which today controls more than 400 companies in various fields. Branson expressed his desire to become an entrepreneur at a young age. Here are the list of its awards.